Hey, if you're struggling to get views, then this episode is for you because we're going to be talking about a strategy that some YouTubers have used to double the number of subscribers that they have in just 30 days. Welcome back to the Video Creator Show, everybody. My name is Augie Johnston. I'm here with my co-host Grant Ball. And on this podcast, we talk about all things YouTube. And today we're talking about a strategy that it's not an easy strategy. It's a hard strategy, but it's one, like I said, that some YouTubers have actually used to double their subscriber count. And it's a great strategy for anybody that's looking to find their voice or just looking to get better with each video that they produce. So what is the strategy? Well, it's uploading daily for 30 days straight. A lot of YouTubers have tried this. And Grant, have you ever tried daily uploads?
No, never. I've tried maybe a few a week at most. It is really hard, to keep the quality up, you really have to have a very specific style of content to make that work.
Yeah. So what kind of style of content would you say would work for this kind of video?
So the first thing that comes to mind is a vlog, like something where you can turn on the camera and maybe do limited editing in post. Now, of course, some vlogs take a lot of editing. I'm not trying to simplify the vlog genre here, but there is a thing we were talking about before recording this called Vlogmas, where vloggers, they'll upload a video a day every day until Christmas in the month of December. So it's a video a day, essentially, for almost a month. And so a vlog comes to mind. There is, Casey Neistat uploaded every day, right? For, it was like 800 something days. It was insane. It was like years. He's just truly the GOAT. But yeah, vlogs come to mind. Even just like, there's a guy, Aaron Dowdy, I think he kind of has like a spirituality style channel. He would just like talk to a camera about spiritual advice or whatever, stuff like that, with basically no editing, right? It's just him talking. I think there was like some text on the screen maybe, but it has to be simple if you're uploading every day. And you can't, like, if you have a research intensive video style, it's like you can't upload a video a day. It's just impossible.
Yeah. And I do think that vlogging makes it possible because you just get out and you live your life and you do things and you document it, right? Documenting is a little bit easier. There's no planning. There's no like scripting, but definitely the editing of a vlog seems challenging. To me, like the easiest way would be like a talking head video, right? Where you got a topic, you hit record, and then you give your opinion or you update your viewers about something that's happened in the industry, right? So I think for experts, that people who have like expert YouTube channels where they're teaching something or talking about something, I mean, you could literally pull it up and be like, okay, I'm going to talk about this current event in our industry, and boom, you got a video, upload it. And I think the good thing is that like nowadays there's like this new trend of low edit videos, right? Where people are just hitting record, giving their take, kind of people tune in for the personality, for the opinions, and those seem to do well. Currently, I mean, those kind of YouTube channels are getting views and getting promoted. My question to you is like, why? Why would a creator do this? What are the benefits?
Well, there's a couple. One is the more videos you make, the better you will become at making videos, right? So you're doing a month's worth of iterations of making videos. So you're going to get better faster at your craft. The other advantage is the more videos you make, the more likely one of them is to go viral, or at least to do really well. And, well, that's appealing, right? Growing your YouTube channel really quickly. Those would be the two advantages, is growth and building your creativity, like going to the gym, but with making videos instead of working out.
Yeah, finding your voice, essentially, is kind of where you're headed there. You can definitely find your voice. Also, too, it's good for testing. Like you can test different formats and kind of different things, different parts of your industry, right? It might be, talking about this boring part. Maybe you need to talk about more controversial things in your industry or laws and rules. So I definitely think that finding your voice and then testing the content, like you said, a video could go viral. And that's essentially, especially when you're not getting a lot of views, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to find a video to pop off, to be an outlier video and get a bunch of views, and then you go ahead and double down on that, right? And create, spin-offs and similar type content. And then you can really see some YouTube growth. And I do want to mention too that if you do have a video that all of a sudden kind of goes viral or, is an outlier, if you don't upload another video for like a month after that, that like hurts you. Like it's an opportunity lost, right? You really should be pumping videos out after that one video goes viral, because all the people that just saw that video and liked it, they're going to see that next thumbnail to that next video and get recommended. And if it's a good video, good enough, they'll click it, they'll watch it, and then it'll just continue that cycle. Maybe your older videos will start getting promoted. So yeah, I think that viral video is one of the big things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's because the thing about viral video, right? Assuming that viral video is the same style and is in the same spirit as your backlog, it essentially works as a huge form of advertising for the rest of your channel. So it's kind of like starting a fire, right? All of your backlog of videos are the logs, like the thing that's going to keep the fire going. But the thing to start it, the gasoline, is the viral video.
Yeah, totally. And you could go 30 days and it doesn't happen. But I think that there's something, with the algorithm or just with human nature, where if they know you're going to be putting some out for 30 days, they might come check back on your channel. They might search your name up in the search bar. These are all good kind of like signals to the algorithm that people are interested in what you have to say, and they're going to reward you for that. There has been people that have done this, like I said, and didn't get results, I'm sure. But today we're going to be talking about some of the results that people did get from them. And the first one, I'm hard to pronounce this name, but it's Jade Darmawangsa. But let me go ahead and bring it up right here. All right. So as you can see, her profile picture is her holding a surfboard. She has a camera in the channel art, and this is all like vlogging stuff. But if I go ahead and move this to oldest, you can see a bunch of like high school stuff. She's pretty young. But eventually, how to make money as a teenager in SMMA, a social media marketing agency. Basically YouTube growth tips and stuff. But she's got a great channel. She has over 600,000 subscribers.
And a lot of videos. Impressive.
Yeah, I think in total she has 745 videos. And at some point she was doing the daily upload. And let's just talk a little bit about what her results were. So I guess during these 30 days, she was testing different types of content. Around day 10, one of her videos started gaining traction and kind of went semi-viral. Basically, it was an outlier. And as she kept posting daily, YouTube just continued to reward her consistency and recommended her videos out to more and more people. And she saw, a ton of growth. So by the end of the 30-day challenge, she went from 80,000 subscribers to 160,000 subscribers. And she also admits that her audience retention went up, her average click-through rate started to improve. And this was all because of this 30-day challenge. It was basically like a blast off moment for her channel.
Wow. Yeah. She literally doubled her subscriber count in a month. That's crazy.
Okay, Grant. So somebody who creates kind of content like this is, a little bit talking head, how to expert type content. What would be your advice for somebody that was looking to create videos for 30 days, creating this kind of content?
I guess just be unhinged, like you can't upload every day and be a perfectionist. Like you truly can't. And I feel like my limiting factor, the thing that keeps me from uploading the most, is a feeling of trying to get everything perfect, and that actually doesn't serve me. And look at her channel right here. Like clearly she's making great videos, but she's not trying to get everything perfect. It's not a 3-hour editing intensive video essay, right? It's, make it, upload, go. It's an exercise in trusting yourself, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's the thing. You can't be a perfectionist with this, and you typically shouldn't even really edit that much, because you're just trying to get it up online and get it published, because it's not just the filming, it's not just the editing, but you also got to think of the thumbnail, the title, the tags. There's a lot of steps to get a video live. So definitely when it comes to filming it and stuff, like you can't be a perfectionist. And I'll also add, like, try to systematize what you're doing. Try to make sure you got your camera set up. You're going to record in the same place. You can just hit record. It's going to automatically maybe upload to an editor. or something like that, to where you don't have to go and set up your camera every day, because that kind of stuff will really mess you up. But the lesson to be learned here is there is a play on volume. People always talk about no, quality over quantity, and that seems to be the advice that most people give, as well as ourselves mostly. But it seems to be there's a play on quantity and getting videos up that probably the majority of creators could benefit from, just saying, screw it, I'm going to make some videos that aren't that great, but I'm going to get 30 of them up in the next 30 days. And they could finally see the views that they're looking for, a little bit of success when they're just uploading, one per week. And it just takes forever to build up your library, where you just hit that grind for 30 days and your channel could double like hers did. All right, so let's go ahead and look at another creator that has tried like this 30-day challenge. And this person is Ryan Trahan. And most people know who Ryan Trahan is. He's got almost 20 million subscribers, 406 videos total. If I click on his video page, you can see he's released a video 4 days ago. So he's very active here. But his whole thing was the penny challenge. So this was back in 2022. Ryan Trahan, he launched this penny challenge where he started with a penny. I think he purchased something with a penny, and then he traded up, and he was traveling across the US to eventually meet with Mr. Beast. And it was like a 30-day challenge. And it was crazy because there was like so much story to it, right? And there was so much at stake. And the results were crazy. I mean, each episode got millions of views, even some videos hit 10 million views. That's crazy. And his channel gained millions of subscribers over the 30 days. And fans were tuning in. It was like it was a TV show. And each video that he released, people were going back to his channel, and it blew up his channel. He was kind of like a creator on the rise to, after the 30 days, he was established. Grant, what stands out to you mostly about kind of this strategy that Ryan did?
It's bold. It is a lot of work. It's bold, but there's a lot of ambition there, and I respect it. I feel like, he clearly was dedicating his entire life to this, right? I think maybe a normal person who's working a normal job might be like, well, I don't have time to do that.
To pull off what he pulled off, I mean, not everyone's built for that, right? He's a different breed. He's a Mr. Beast type guy that can work really hard. And he had an editor with him. So he would go and they would vlog whatever happened in the day. The editor would be editing till, I don't know, like midnight, and trying to hit publish before midnight. And this strategy is great because it brings people back. And yeah, it looks like the final video is I delivered a penny to Mr. Beast 2 years ago, 21 million views. And I think that was the end of the 30-day challenge. So yeah, I mean, I think that this is something for people to consider, right? It's not something for everyone, but if you've been uploading on YouTube, let's say for a couple of years, and you're not seeing the growth that you want, you're frustrated, and you're like, you know what? I want to try something new. I want to try something bold. Try a 30-day challenge, and document what happens. I think that could definitely be the breakthrough that your channel needed. And also, if maybe a new video every day for 30 days is too much, just a 30-day challenge in general is great as one video topic. Like, I woke up at 5 a.m. for 30 days straight. Here's what happened. Or I cut out sugar out of my diet for 30 days. Here's the results. Like those kind of videos, they typically do pretty well. I think people are interested, and you can create a really good like story throughout that video that could turn into one of your best videos of all time, just due to the click-through rate and the watch time and all the things that we know the algorithm likes. You ever seen any of those kind of videos, Grant, where it's like, I did this for 30 days? Any of those pop up?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Wheezy Waiter is a channel I watch pretty regularly. He will like quit drinking coffee for 30 days, or not use a smartphone for 30 days or longer, or he'll, it's a challenge for a certain amount of time, usually a month, where he'll try something and see how it changes his life and reflect on it. And you kind of get to go with him on his journey in doing this and see what he learns. And yeah, it's really interesting stuff. I do feel like there's a lot to be said for aligning your life with the videos that you're making, right? It's like your entire life kind of shifts to accommodate making these videos. And when the video is about, something you're doing in your life, I think that can make it easier to actually follow through and do it. Hopefully that makes sense. Just, really, I think going for it is the move here. Like with whether it's Wheezy Waiter or Ryan Trahan, I think just that boldness of committing to that challenge, it can really ensure that you make something interesting and actually do it.
Yep. Yeah, the commitment part is huge. Like, put it out there on social media. Tell your subscribers to tell them in the video that you're uploading every day for 30 days. And hopefully that'll help you build some accountability. But just remember that you need to block out some time every day to sit in front of the camera and then get that thing up. No editing needed. Cut the beginning, cut the end, render it out, upload it, minimal thumbnail, and get them live. And like I said earlier, if that could be the breakthrough for your channel. And this podcast here, we want to help you, just inspire you and just help you brainstorm different ideas. And so today, the idea is try a 30-day challenge where you upload every day for 30 days. Another idea is try to create a video where you do something for 30 days and these are the results. It can be something in your industry, right? If you're a fitness guru, you could say, I did barbell curls every day for 30 days. Here's my results. Or, something about nutrition. I, ate the same meal, every single meal for 30 days straight. Here's my results. People will click on that. People will be interested, and you can really play the story out as long as you're kind of recording videos throughout that 30 days and create a really good video. So hopefully those are two ideas that will help inspire you. Last thing, Grant, what are some of the cons of uploading for 30 days? We've talked about all the pros that you can get better. You can find your voice. You can trigger the algorithm. People will come back. But what are some of the cons?
The first one that comes to mind is burnout. It's a lot of work, and it's your life might get in the way, and it might kind of suck the fun out of making videos when you are creating this insane schedule for yourself. So that's the first con I can think of. Another one would just be the quality, right? Like obviously with Ryan Trahan and having an editor to help him, he was able to not sacrifice quality, which is huge. And I think that's really important, that we are proud of what we make. So if you feel like releasing a video every day for a month is going to substantially hurt the quality of your videos, then that would be a huge con, right? You don't want to attract an audience with content that you're not proud of. Then you get all these people who are there for something that you don't even like, that you're not even proud of, assuming that it gets people's attention at all. If it's straight up bad, then it's probably not going to go viral. The weirder things have happened.
Yeah. And the disappointment, right? If you do it for 30 days and nothing does become an outlier, nothing does get views, then, that's a lot of time wasted. Maybe. I still think you're doing a good job because you're building your library on your channel. The more videos, the better. And you're going to get the practice like we talked about earlier. So that's all good. But yeah, nothing could happen. It's not guaranteed. And you could also set different goals, right? Maybe you want a 7-day goal. Try to upload 7 days. If you can pull it off, then maybe you're ready to try the 30-day one. But maybe a smaller goal could benefit you too.
Moderation.
Yeah. And you got to enjoy the process and stuff, and want to hop on camera and stuff. But yeah, other kind of tips that before we let this thing roll out is, try to template, create a system, create a template. Maybe there's a news source that you can tap into every single day, and you wake up and you grab the article, and that's, where you're going off of. You're reading that article, you're giving your opinion. All those kind of things will make it possible. Ryan Trahan style, that's for the experts, right? I think that guy probably already had hundreds of videos created on his channel. When he did that, he was already kind of a prolific content creator. And if you're just getting started, maybe a talking head giving your opinion, building a small audience. If after 30 days, you can go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers, you literally just cut a year off of grinding on YouTube, trying to get subscribers. And it might not seem a lot, 0 to 1,000, for 30 uploads, but I think you could call that success. What do you think, Grant?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, if that's not success, then what is it? Even just following through with something that you planned for yourself, that's a success. You're going to learn something. You're going to progress.
Yeah, well Well said. All right, guys. I hope you guys liked today's episode. Try it out. We gave you some good gems in today's. And if you are a content creator, then hopefully something kind of gave you an aha moment today. And if you're following us here on YouTube, you can hit subscribe, please. And if you're listening on any audio platform, you can hit follow there as well. This episode is brought to you by vidchops.com, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.